Our next guest is the president and CEO of, yes, Amiga Incorporated. The Amiga lives on. Today we're talking about why the new Amiga stuff can literally go just about anywhere. Bill McEwen joins us once again. Good to have you back, Bill.
Thanks, Leo. Good to be here.
Amiga's still alive. We should just say briefly the history of this is it was owned by Commodore.
Right.
The Tramiel guys just killed it.
Had a great time.
Yeah.
Had a great time. In the Bahamas.
Boom.
Right.
And then what happened to it?
Then it went to Germany. A company called SCOM bought all the Commodore assets.
It was a huge seller in Germany.
It was.
And all over Europe.
Right.
So SCOM said, hey, there's a business here.
Right. They bought it. They sold all the Commodore assets to Tulip Computers in Holland, kept Amiga. 2 years later, the same thing that happened in Computerland here happened to SCOM there, bankrupt. So in '97, Gateway bought Amiga's assets, brought it back to the States.
We thought that was a big deal. We thought maybe Gateway's going to do an Amiga PC.
Well, we were hoping because they hired me in '97 at that time. And then in '99, with the change that happened at the hierarchy, Ted leaving, etc., they decided to get out of the business. And so I said, well, I want to buy it.
You spun it off.
I did. We bought it.
So what is Amiga these days? Is there Amiga PC? Is there something I can take home?
Yeah, actually, there is. We still have the classic line, the A1200s, etc.
Still being made?
Still, well, no, just what's left in stock.
Ones.
Those are done. 68K series chipsets.
Okay.
We have a brand new Power PC product coming out called the Amiga 1. We've now shown that for the first time in England.
What OS is that going to run?
That is running Amiga OS 4, the next version of the Amiga desktop operating system. And that's a Power PC-based system.
Okay.
We also have two other companies now taken the Amiga operating system, created an x86 emulation layer, and we now have Amiga for the x86 also.
That's exciting. Now, you've been working with a company called Dow in England.
Yes.
And this is a really interesting technology. We're going to show this. How does this relate to what you just told me about Amiga?
What we're doing is the Amiga desktop platform is well covered. We've got many tools. There's 40,000 plus applications. What we want to do is expand Amiga with the idea that all digital content should be available on all digital devices.
So you're making a virtual machine? What are you doing?
No, what we've done is we've hooked up with the Dow Group in Reading, England.
Okay.
They have a product called Intent. We've taken their kernel, which, interestingly enough, started on the Amiga platform. Chris Hensley, the founder of Dow, started creating an Amiga gaming engine that would allow Amiga games to run on numerous different devices.
Okay.
That became Intent.
Okay.
So we've licensed that technology, and we've now created, if you will, they built the engine transmission. Click on Planet Z. That's my son's favorite game.
Yeah. Okay. Should have worn my glasses. Which one's Planet Z?
Let's see. I can fly around here. So first one over here in the corner. Right there.
That one?
There we go.
That one.
There we go. Click that once.
Okay.
Now what you're going to see here, this is our most popular game. There's currently 3,000 developers who've purchased the SDK and creating this content. Now what you're seeing is this game is loading up.
Now this is the size of a Pocket PC.
Yeah, that's a QVGA screen resolution there.
We're going to play the game.
We're going to play the game. Now while the game's playing, what we've done is we've created now dynamic scaling capabilities. There you go. So the game can scale from any single device.
This is while it's playing, folks, which is kind of really neat.
So what you have is the same so the exact same binary that will run on any of these handhelds here will also run on desktops, set-top boxes, etc.
Can I get this now? This is you have a bunch of games that come with it. I presume other software could run on it.
Absolutely.
This is for Windows. Is that available now?
It is available now.
From
Windows and Linux are available now on our website, and everything 67 titles available now.
Just briefly, so I understand what's going on. The game is written in some sort of generic code?
Right, either C, C++, or what our native language we call VP, virtual processor.
And then compiled down to RISC-32, which is kind of a virtual processor.
Correct.
And then you write little translators for all the different platforms that translate RISC-32 into, in this case, an Intel chip. But we can do the same thing on Pocket PC.
Exactly. What we've done here, this is a Pocket PC. This is the old version of Pocket PC.
Okay.
This is running a MIPS processor.
So let's turn it on. I'm going to tilt it up here and see if we can get it on there.
Now what we're going to do is we're just going to plug in this compact flash device, and in a moment it'll read the content.
In the memory, there it is, and the same games are on here.
Right, the exact same binary.
And they play the same?
Yes.
Well, that's very cool.
Now, and
that's because the binary doesn't have to be recompiled, that's because you've got the little translator there.
Exactly.
The same thing on a Pocket PC 2002?
Right, 2002, and
here it is.
There we go.
Okay.
I'm sorry, we didn't get over there
to scare
yet.
you, Greg. All right.
Then we pull the compact flash out of this
Wait a minute, you're going to take the same card? You can't because it's different.
No. We're going to plug it in.
That.
That's okay. Here we go. This is the MIPS processor.
This is a different processor.
Right. This is strong arm processor. I'm sorry. We'll turn this around for Greg.
So a different processor, and yet because you've got that translation, so the translation layer lives inside the RAM of the device.
Here we go.
Start Planet Z. Where is it?
Planet Z is right.
Can you see
there.
it? I can't see it.
There it is. It'll come off the compact flash.
So that's going to load in off the flash, and it's going to be exactly the same game we saw on Windows. In fact, the same binaries, but they're being translated with that little, how big is the translation layer?
On each device, it's about 16K.
It's tiny.
Yes.
And fairly efficient?
Very efficient.
I'm going to click my.
There you go.
I'm sorry, I'm putting big fingerprints over your
That's all right.
system. So, what devices currently are we able to run this on?
Well, right now we're on the desktops, and in April we'll be launching the Amiga Anywhere platform. That's why we're here at ESC.
That's what you're calling this, Amiga Anywhere?
Right.
And so you would go and you would buy something like this, which is a game pack. The neat thing about this is you just have to get the right media shape.
Right.
If it's SD, do you have it on SD?
We have it on SD, we have it on compact flash. It also can be preloaded directly on the device. You don't need a compact flash.
So I could download it?
You can download it.
Okay. Will you offer downloads from the website?
Absolutely. I'm going to steal one more thing here.
Look at this. He's pulling. I think that's really amazing.
Now this is Linux.
This is the Sharp device, yeah?
Right. This is the Sharp SL5000 running Linux, the
Can
Lineal
you launch
Linux.
it? I don't know how to do it.
There we go.
I'm not very good with Linux.
Again, same binary.
That's really neat. And there it is. Launch Planet Z. Let's see if it works.
See if we can get, Zed.
Where's Zed?
Where's Zed? I can't see it. Sorry, as we're blocking the camera. How rude it was. There we go. There's Zed.
And there it is. And that's the same one that was running on all these other ones.
Right.
The translation layer. That's the kind of thing they're doing with the Crusoe chip, basically. Yeah.
And hardware, software. Right.
Okay. You're doing this in software.
We're doing all in software.
Wow,
so the idea is that any Amiga content can be run on any digital device. And what we're doing here at ESC
I like it that it was
West,
also automatically scaled to the screen size.
Absolutely.
So whatever the native screen is, you're going to be able to get that full resolution. What's the highest resolution right now?
Right now it's 1024 by 768. Right.
And then, can you go higher?
We will be going higher. In fact, all of our 3D stuff, etc., will all use the exact same layers, so we can go on any device.
The thing I think is neat about this is it's very fast. It feels very fast. It has to be, obviously, to play this kind of Twitch games.
Yeah.
A neat idea. So this is one more way Amiga is staying alive.
Absolutely.
Ultimately, the benefit is you can port all of these products over to the Amiga platform.
Exactly.
You've got ready-made software.
Absolutely.
For the new Amiga OS 4.0 is going to be out when?
It'll be out. It's supposed to be this summer.
Okay.
It's already in beta.
Look for
People have it.
Bill, thanks for keeping Amiga alive. There are a lot of people out there going, yes, keep the faith, baby. Keep the faith. Thanks for being here. Once again, and by the way, you love this? He's got the Amiga ball. Remember that? That was the original Amiga demo, the bouncing ball, and it showed how it could multitask because you had 20 of these running on the screen at the same time. It was very cool. Bill McEwen is president and CEO of Amiga. Amiga lives on. He's showing Amiga's latest embedded comeback. Another person, by the way, who was out here for the embedded forum along with Murray Gelman. So I guess that was a fun event. I skipped it. You want even more info? Check out our show notes at thescreensavers.com. We will link you, of course, to all this silliness. There's simply no good reason to go anywhere else, my friends. Still to come on this television program this evening. Kat shows you hours of endless game-playing fun in her sight of the night. Plus, the benchmarks are already in. They snuck them. They snuck them in on the new Athlon chip. How'd they do that? It just came out today. And your chance to win a fabulous new Gateway PC is just minutes away. I hope you've been paying attention. All that and more as the Screensavers rolls on.